Insane.
Insane, right? What? Part of this too is to give access to the latest generation of AI tools to people who don't necessarily have like VS Code installed.
What is the AI that like you're integrating?
Yeah, so there's two types of AI. There's the ghost completions, and then there's edit with AI. And this edit with AI does holistic editing, but it's explained on the pricing page that it calls out to Open Router. So Open Router is this company that provides AI API access across different models and different providers. And so they have an API, and VizHub is calling out to the Open Router API. So let's say I wanted to use Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which I found is the best for coding, although 3.7, which just came out, is also very good, but it sometimes overthinks it. But yeah, you can like use this little chat interface and say like make a HTML page that renders a I don't know, a star field, and it will generate it. And then you can take this output and copy it into VizHub. And the edit with code feature of VizHub automates that, so you don't have to copy paste. So like you can copy
Ooh.
this here and paste that whole thing straight out of Claude. It runs. See that? And then I can say edit with AI in VizHub and choose the AI model. And under the hood, it's calling out to Open Router. And so this is another thing. Like maybe the whole list of models is overwhelming for people who don't know about AI, but for people who are following the news with AI and everything, this should be really fun to try out. So like we could try Claude 3.7 Sonnet and say make it super fancy, uh, and just see what it does because it's very creative. And so the workflow is I prompted it, I hit submit, it's editing with AI, and this is just spinning, and you have to wait for it. Ideally, it should show the generation as it's happening, but that's just not working yet. And then behind the scenes, it's calling out to the model, it's generating, and it's going to parse out the updated code files and then replace them in the viz, and then create a new revision in the revision history so you can undo the changes, and then it will, uh, reload the page with the update.
That is super cool.
See, this is what I mean about it's overthinking. Like maybe it's so with Claude 3.7, I found sometimes it like overdoes it.
Yeah, I use Claude daily, and
Oh, do you?
it can. Yeah, I do. Um,
How do you how do you interface with it? I'm curious.
um, well, I'm just copying and pasting because I usually use it for my independent projects. So often honestly, most of the time I'll use it because I forgot how to do something. Oh, that looks really insane.
Insane, right? What? See, Claude 3. This is fancy. I just said make it fancy, and it's you see how it really overdid it. But like sometimes this is what you need. You just need to say make it fancy. And look at the fonts. Cool blue color mode. Are you kidding me? All right, I'm making this public. This is not an embed example. This is the cosmic star field. And then I can go into the settings and say this is public. And then I can make it. I like to use the custom URL feature just to have nice links. We could make it a little taller if we want to. And look, it's responsive too. It's insane. And see what it did. How did that even... Oh, unreal. Unreal.